Part 58. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 571. The sound coming from the sky above the territory of the Flame Clan was so powerful that it shook the world and spread to a radius of hundreds of miles. The sound here naturally alerted the leader of the Flame Clan, Huo-kun, who was among the Ice Spirit Clan. Brush. The world trembled, and dozens of divine rainbows pierced the sky. The leader of the Flame Clan, Huo-kun, returned to the Flame Clan's territory with the masters of the Flame Clan. "Young man, let go of my son and spare your life." The leader of the Flame Clan, Huo-kun, had cold eyes, with crazy killing intent blooming in his eyes. The cold aura made people feel like falling into an ice cellar, which was extremely terrifying. "Father, please save me. The patriarch is back, he can definitely take care of this kid." The countless elders and monks of the Flame Clan were all excited. The strength of their clan leader was unfathomable, reaching the 4th level of the princes. Moreover, with the blessing of formations in the territory, his combat effectiveness is comparable to that of the princes on the 5th level, and he can be called the number 1 person on the 3rd level of the secret realm. "Young man, this is not a place for you to act wild. Let go of Zhong'er and I will let you leave. Otherwise, not only will you die, but your women will also be buried." Huo-kun was suspended in mid-air, with dozens of masters behind him, powerful infuriating energy spreading from his body, and blazing murderous intent bursting out, as if it had been transformed into substance, extremely powerful. "Let me go, old Bangzi, you were kicked in the head by a donkey. Your son is in my hands, and you dare to threaten my woman? Don't you want his life?" Qin Feng squinted at the other party. He used his energy to seal Huo Zhong's true energy. At the same time, he turned the immortal binding lock into a hair and hid it between Huo Zhong's hair. At this moment, Huo Zhong was restrained by Qin Feng, and all his energy was blocked. This made him completely red-eyed. Without the protection of his divine power, he would have no power to resist at all. He could only be the fish meat on the chopping board. People slaughter. "Father, please save me." The young master of the Flame Clan, with panic in his eyes, was picked up by Qin Feng like a little chicken, without any of his previous arrogance and strength. Huo-kun cast a calm look at Huo Zhong. His son had been captured, and he was also very anxious. However, the other party still held his son as a hostage, so naturally he couldn't act rashly. "Young man, I will give you another chance. As long as you let Zhong'er go, I will let you leave on your own." Huo-kun said indifferently while suspended in the air. He wanted to stabilize Qin Feng first. As long as the other party let go of his son, he would have the final say whether he would let him go or not. "Haha, do you think I am a 3-year-old child?" Qin Feng laughed loudly when he heard this. He was fearless and had fire in his hands. For him, this was the best way to save his life. What's more, the leader of the Flame Clan is only at the 4th level of the princes. Even with the blessing of the formation, he can only reach the 5th level of the princes. Qin Feng may not be unable to fight. "Let's do this. If you break your arms, I will consider letting your young master go." A smile broke out on Qin Feng's face. The opponent's strength was unfathomable and his body was full of killing intent. How could he let him leave? "Young man, are you really stubborn?" The leader of the Flame Clan had a fierce look in his eyes. He had all the nice things to say, but he didn't expect that the other party would refuse to speak, which made him extremely angry. Fire sacrifice to thunder sound. At this moment, the leader of the Flame Clan roared softly, and a terrifying divine form appeared around her. The divine form was filled with terrifying pressure, and a heavy sense of oppression was felt in the air. This scene was similar to the fire sacrifice Laiyan used by Huo Zhong before, and even the space seemed to have stopped. There is no doubt that when the leader of the Flame Clan used it, it was more powerful, and even the movements of everyone around him became slower in his eyes. At this moment, Qin Feng sensed a huge crisis. The sound of the fire sacrifice thunder was indeed extraordinary. The power of the opponent's soul seemed to be transformed into a magic sword, directly suppressing Qin Feng's sea of consciousness and eliminating his life and death. Brush. Qin Feng opened the God King's vision, and the light was extremely bright. He broke free immediately. At the same time, he threw Huo Zhong directly towards Huo Kun, the leader of the Flame Clan, and he appeared in the distant sky. Huo Kun had no doubt that he was there, so he quickly caught his son and investigated carefully. Huo Kun felt that although his son was injured, he was not seriously injured, which made him completely relieved. Go to hell, kid. After seeing that his child was safe, Huo Kun was as intent on killing as a knife. His powerful divine power surrounded him behind him, and the sound of thunder from the fire sacrifice flowed out with an aura that overwhelms the world. However, at this moment, somewhere he didn't see, between Huo Zhong's hair, a small chain flew out quietly and landed on Huo Kun in an instant. Brush. The immortal binding lock transformed from hair into a chain, instantly grew in size, and entangled Huo Kun, the leader of the Flame Clan. What? At this moment, Huo Kun was horrified, and blazing divine fire flowed around him, trying to burn the binding immortal lock into ashes. However, the binding immortal lock, as the Earth Immortal's superior weapon and magic weapon, is extremely powerful, and is both strong and soft, making it extremely powerful. Even though the fire around Huo Kun was soaring into the sky and extremely blazing, it could not pose a threat to the immortal binding lock. The immortal binding lock was not damaged at all, and was getting tighter and tighter, directly wrapping Huo Kun into a rice dumpling. Hiss. In the distance, countless elders of the Flame Clan were all shocked. They were stunned and couldn't believe what was happening in front of them. Since the head of the family had reached the 4th level of the Lords, he was unable to break free from a magic weapon and was trapped, which made them terrified. Swish. Suddenly, the immortal locks forbade divine power, and Huo Kun and Huo Chang lost all their energy, falling from the void to the ground. Hurry up and save the young master. Save the clan leader. All the cultivators and elders of the Flame Clan were stunned. They flew to the side of the clan leader and the young master in the air, trying to save them before they landed. Swish. However, Qin Feng would never give them a chance. He waved the Juexian sword in the void. The phoenix danced in the sky, blooming with terrifying divine fire, and the void collapsed in an instant. The terrifying sword force suppressed the heaven and earth, and magnified to dozens of feet in the void, instantly blocking all the elders and cultivators of the Flame Clan. Then, in the shocked eyes of everyone, the clan leader of the Flame Clan and the young master Huo Chang fell directly to the ground, with a loud bang. Puff. Huo Zhong, who had lost his divine power, fell to the ground. In an instant, his body broke into pieces and turned into a pool of blood mist. Although Huo Kun, the chief of the Flame Clan, did not die on the spot, his face turned pale, he coughed up blood, and was dizzy from the fall. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 572. Hiss. At this moment, the countless monks and elders of the Flame Clan were all shocked. Their eyes were wide open and they couldn't believe what was happening in front of them. The dignified leader of the Flame Clan was tied into a rice dumpling by the opponent's magic weapon, and fell directly into the clouds. He fell and was seriously injured. This made everyone look horrified and couldn't help themselves. And the young master of their clan was smashed to pieces, making them all tremble. Ah, I'm going to kill you. Huo Zhong was thrown to death on the spot, which made Huo Kun, the leader of the Flame Clan, tear his eyes apart. As he struggled fiercely, the immortal binding chains tightened tighter and tighter, eventually causing crackling sounds to be heard from his limbs and bones. It's too scary. Kill me? Just you, what a wishful thinking. Qin Feng's eyes bloomed with terrifying murderous intent. As he thought, the immortal binding rope emitted great lethality, tightening it tighter and tighter, making Huo-kun breathless. Ah! Huo-kun let out a scream, and he was horrified to death. The immortal binding lock made him feel a fatal threat, but before he could say anything, he strangled his neck directly, decisively, and fiercely. As the leader of the Flame Clan died, all the elders and monks of the Flame Clan present were shocked and didn't know how to react for a moment. Qin Fengruo was strolling in the courtyard, walked forward, picked up 2 diamond scratch-off cards and scratched them open. Ding! Congratulations to the host who successfully used the diamond scratch-off card and received 2,000 phaseless elixirs. Ding! Congratulations to the host for successfully using the diamond scratch-off card and obtaining the Earth Immortal Intermediate Martial Skill to Frozen the World. As the system beeped, Qin Feng put away the phaseless pill and immediately learned to freeze the world. Ding! Congratulations to the host who has frozen the world and upgraded to the Earth Immortal Superior Martial Arts, which is frozen for thousands of miles. Because Qin Feng has Pangu bloodline and has extraordinary aptitudes, he learned how to freeze thousands of miles in an instant, and reached the state of transformation. His strength is even more terrifying than Binjiu's frozen world. The matter here is over. Qin Feng returned to the peacock's back and took everyone away. Thank you Mr. Qin for your help. Young Master Qin is so kind and virtuous that this little girl can't repay you. If young Master Qin has any requests, please feel free to ask for them. Bing Yuer and Bing Yaya's beautiful eyes bloomed with astonishing colors. Qin Feng destroyed the young master of the Flame Clan, and at the same time solved the clan leader, allowing their Ice Spirit clan to eliminate the danger. They are really the leader of their Ice clan. Benefactor. Soon after, Qin Feng took the 4 of them back to the Ice Spirit clan. The place was covered in ice for thousands of miles, and the cold flowed everywhere. It was difficult for ordinary monks to survive here. However, the monks of the Ice Spirit clan all practice ice attribute techniques and are immune to the cold and heat. After taking care of the leader and young master of the Flame Clan, the Flame Clan no longer poses the slightest threat to the Ice Spirit clan. Originally, Qin Feng planned to leave after sending Bing Yaya and Bing Yuer to the Bingling clan. However, in order to repay Qin Feng's kindness of saving each other, the 2 of them were very enthusiastic and wanted Qin Feng to be a guest of their Bingling clan. Out of helplessness, Qin Feng had to decide to stay temporarily for a while, and then continue to explore the 3rd level of the secret realm. After all, the Ice Clan and the Fire Clan are the 2 major clans here, but the area they occupy is only a drop in the bucket of this place. There are some areas that even the masters and elders of the 2 tribes have not touched. Those places contain very extraordinary holy medicines and monsters and dangers and adventures coexist. Yaya, you are finally back. Come on, follow me to the Flame Clan to apologize. Just after Qin Feng and his party arrived at the Bingling clan, the deputy clan leader of the Bingling clan suddenly saw Bing Yuer riding on the back of the peacock and said hurriedly. Not long ago, the leader and young master of the Flame Clan came to their Ice Clan and wanted to take someone from the Ice Clan. They were very aggressive and killed the 5 young masters of the Ice Clan on the spot. If it hadn't been for the noise coming from the Flame Clan later, I'm afraid it would have caused endless killings among their Ice Clan. But now, the deputy patriarch and others were overjoyed when they saw the 2 saints who appeared. As long as the 2 people are sacrificed to the young master of the Flame Clan, they can make the Ice Clan safe and sound. For the safety of the Ice Spirit Clan, they can only compromise. Deputy Chief, what are you talking about? Hearing this, Bing Yuer frowned, her beautiful eyes filled with surprise. The deputy leader of the Ice Clan actually wanted to send the 2 of them to the Fire Clan. It was obvious that he wanted them to jump into a fire pit even though he knew it was a fire pit. Why are you 2 running around? Because you were running around blindly, the young master of the Flame Clan came to ask for someone but could not be found. The 5 masters of our clan died because of you too. At this moment, the second elder of the Bingling clan on the side echoed. His attitude was extremely cold, and he put all the responsibilities on Bingyaya and Bingyur. Such words instantly made Bingyaya and Bingyur's heart sink to the bottom. They originally wanted to announce that the Qin Feng gang had solved the threat of the Flame clan within the clan. From then on, the Bingling clan no longer had to be afraid of the Flame clan. But now, the words of the deputy chief and elders of the Ice Spirit clan instantly sent chills all over their bodies and broke their hearts. Qin Feng and others sitting on the peacock's back were speechless for a while. Anyway, this is the place where Bingyur and Bingyaya grew up together. Even if there is no family affection, there are other feelings. The Bingling clan actually let the two of them step into the fire pit in order to compromise. This shameless degree really made Qin Feng despise. Boy, who are you? Did you kidnap the 2 saints, which caused the saints to return to the clan so late? At this time, the second elder of the Flame clan had an extremely cold attitude. Not long ago, one of the 5 masters who died was his son. He was full of resentment and had no place to vent. At this moment, when he saw Qin Feng roaring at the 9 heavens of God, he instantly had an outlet for his anger. Second elder, what are you talking about? This matter has nothing to do with Mr. Qin. We came back so late, actually. When Bingyur heard this, a trace of anger appeared on her pretty face. She explained to the second elder of the Bingling clan, not wanting Qin Feng to be resented by them. However, before she finished speaking, she was interrupted by Qin Feng, who said calmly, "Yes, it's me, why do you have any objections?" Qin Feng's eyes were extremely cold. He was like this: if you respect me 1 foot, I will respect you 10 feet. The deputy clan leader or the second elder of the Bingling clan was really shameful to him. The 2 saints of his clan were threatened, and the other party not only did not help, but also wanted to send them away to settle the matter. Such clan members were really hateful. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 573. So, the death of the 5 great geniuses in our clan was all caused by you keeping the saint girl. The second elder of the Ice Spirit clan was furious. If the 2 saints hadn't come back too late, how could the genius of their clan be so powerfully killed by the Flame clan? What? Are you saying that people from the Flame clan are killing people in our clan again? When Bingyur and Bingyaya heard this, they were instantly shocked. The leader and young master of the Flame clan came to their clan to ask for help, and actually killed the monks in their clan. They were really innocent. That's right, the 5 great geniuses in my clan have all fallen. It's all because of you two and this kid. Clan leader, I will capture this kid and send them together to the Flame clan to make amends. It's all this kid's fault, send them all to the Fire clan. Countless elders and monks of the Ice Spirit clan shouted loudly. If the 2 saints hadn't come back too late, how could the genius of their Ice Spirit clan die? Qin Feng listened to all this strangely. These people are really shameless. You are so shameless. It was clearly the patriarch and young master of the Flame clan who did it, but you blame all the mistakes on me and the 2 saints. How shameless! Qin Feng's eyes condensed, and a powerful wind spread out from his body. The Ice Spirit clan didn't want to wait for him. Boy, this is my Ice Spirit clan, how can I allow you to come here and run wild? You're still trying to resist, so hurry up and arrest him. The second elder of the Ice Spirit clan, whose cultivation is at the 9th level of the Formless Heaven. He has experienced the pain of losing his son, and the grief in his heart wants to be vented. In front of him, a junior figure appeared, who could just let him vent his dissatisfaction. He immediately attacked Qin Feng without the consent of the clan leader. Chi! The second elder of the Ice Spirit clan made a killing move. In his palm, a fairy sword appeared, blooming with dazzling brilliance, and slashed towards Qin Feng, intending to kill him on the spot. At this moment, Qin Feng was completely angry. He had never seen such a shameless existence before, which made him infinitely murderous. Court death. Qin Feng instantly became angry and could no longer maintain his inner peace. The immortal sword in his palm slashed forward, and the terrifying arrow force was extremely powerful under the blessing of the Nine Forbiddens. The immortal sword in the hands of the second elder of the Bingling clan was instantly cut off by Qin Feng, and the Juexian sword continued to step forward and cut off the opponent's head. At this moment, the second elder of the Ice Spirit clan's head flew up high, with a look of horror in his eyes. At this time, he regretted it very much. He originally thought that the other party was just a young man who could be easily killed, but he didn't expect that he was so strong. It's a pity that there is no regret medicine in the world. It was already too late for him to regret. As his body fell into the mountains, blood filled the air and subdued everyone present. Hiss. The countless monks of the Ice Spirit clan were all frightened and gasped. The second elder in their clan had a cultivation level as high as the 9th level of Formless Heaven, but in the hands of this young man, he couldn't even get through one round. This was really unbelievable to them. Please take action to avenge the second elder. Clan leader can't let this kid run amok in our Ice Spirit clan. Some of the surrounding monks from the Ice Spirit clan felt the same and spoke out one after another. They asked themselves that even the powerful second elder was no match for the other party, let alone them. At this moment, we can only place our hope on the leader of the Ice Spirit clan. The leader's cultivation is as high as the 3rd level of the princes, and he is definitely strong enough to kill the opponent. This, little friend, since you have come to my Bingling clan, you are a guest of my Bingling clan. I have seen it. The fault is all the fault of the second elder. You must not be rude to this little friend. At this moment, the leader of the Ice Spirit clan's eyes turned slightly cold, and a look of fear bloomed in his eyes. He was different from the monks around him. Just when Qin Feng easily killed the second elder, he knew that Qin Feng's combat power was far beyond normal. This kind of strength definitely transcends the realm of formlessness, and I am afraid that even the princes will find it difficult to resist. Although the leader of the Bingling clan was speaking for him, Qin Feng didn't have a good impression of him. Just now, when the second elder of the Bingling clan said that he wanted to capture him, the clan leader did not refuse at all, which made Qin Feng not have a good impression of him. At this time, although the other party spoke to him, it was entirely because he killed the second elder with one blow, which made him very afraid. I went, but the clan leader actually gave in. What's going on? This scene shocked the surrounding monks of the Ice Spirit clan. The most powerful clan leader placed all the blame on the second elder, which they could not understand. Although their cultivation level is also good, their vision and knowledge are completely unable to compare with the patriarch of the Bingling clan. The reason why the patriarch is so afraid is entirely because he has seen through Qin Feng's powerful strength. And he thought even deeper. The leader of the Flame clan left in a hurry because the Flame clan caused huge turmoil. The movement spread to the Ice Spirit clan, and with his powerful strength, he naturally felt it too. The news that could make the leader of the Flame clan leave in a hurry could only involve his son, the young master. The young man in front of me is not a being in the secret realm, but obviously can only come from the outside world. The location they said they were coming from was the direction of the Flame clan. Maybe the other party came from the Flame clan. The fact that the other party was able to appear here safely was enough to prove that he was the one who caused a big disturbance in the Flame clan not long ago. It must be said that because of the clan leader's caution, their Bingling clan was protected. Clan leader, young Master Qin is the helper we invited. He helped us kill the young master of the Flame clan. At this time, Bingyaya, who was standing aside, saw that the atmosphere had eased and released this shocking news. However, as soon as this news came out, it instantly detonated the Bingling clan, and even the clan leader was not calm. The young man in front of him really killed the young master of the Flame clan, and the clan leader of the Flame clan would definitely take crazy revenge. Because it was the helper found by the saint of the Bingling clan, maybe the clan leader of the Flame clan would blame their Bingling clan and bring a catastrophe to the clan. Patriarch, give the order quickly. Patriarch, for the survival of the clan, you have to make a decision, otherwise you will suffer the consequences. The cultivators of the Bingling clan were completely panicked. Everyone knew that Huokun, the patriarch of the Flame clan, loved Huozhong very much, otherwise he would not have brought him to the Bingling clan to snatch people. But at this moment, Huozhong was killed, and the other party must be on the way. Window. Tabula equals window. Tabula. Tabula.push, mode, thumbs feed -01, container, tabula below article feed, placement, below article feed, target. Type, mix. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 574. The crowd of the Bingling clan was noisy and the atmosphere was extremely tense. This news shocked everyone present. The young master of the Flame clan is dead. This incident will inevitably lead to crazy revenge from the leader of the Flame clan. By then, I am afraid that the entire third level of the secret realm will be in turmoil. At this moment, even the leader of the Ice Spirit clan showed a cold look in his eyes. The Flame clan was much more powerful than them, and they, the Ice Spirit clan, really couldn't afford to offend them. What should we do, clan leader? If the Flame clan knows that the person who killed their young master is in our clan, I'm afraid we will also pay a heavy price for this. Some elders of the Ice Spirit clan were so frightened that their faces turned pale. The young master of the Flame clan died. The impact of this incident was really too great. If the leader of the Flame clan was blamed, they, the Ice Spirit clan, would definitely not be able to bear the consequences. What, are you ready to avenge the young leader of the Flame clan? Qin Feng sneered. The death of the young master of the Flame clan has nothing to do with the Ice Spirit clan. These people actually want to capture him and please the Flame clan. What a wishful thinking. Young man, who are you to dare to provoke the Flame clan? The leader of the Ice Spirit clan is still very cautious. The young master of the Flame clan is very powerful. If he meets him, he will only be able to fight 50-50. This is also the reason why, after the holy son of their clan was seriously injured by the young master of the Flame clan, he did not seek justice for him. The young man in front of him is the powerful young master of the Flame clan, which proves that he has the strength to dominate the Flame clan. You know, there are many experts from the Flame clan, and the fact that the opponent can escape from the Flame clan and come here shows that even if everyone from the Ice clan takes action together, they probably won't be able to stop the opponent. If this young man is angered by this, it will cause immeasurable consequences for the Ice Spirit clan, and I am afraid that rivers of blood will flow by then. I am Qin Feng, just a casual cultivator. Chief, aren't you going to take me down so that you can explain to the Flame clan? A smile appeared on Qin Feng's lips. The patriarch of the Bingling clan was cautious. It was no wonder that the previous patriarch would pass the position to him. My little friend is joking. Now that you have come to my Ice clan, you are the guest of my Ice Spirit clan. If I attack the guests, wouldn't it mean that I, the Ice clan, have failed to treat guests? The leader of the Bingling clan smiled. Qin Feng's self-improvement exceeded his imagination. Now that he thinks you are comparable to him, it is best not to offend such a being, otherwise it will cause great trouble for their Ice clan. For the sake of the future of our Bingling clan, the clan leader absolutely cannot keep this person in the clan. Naturally, there are people in the Ice Spirit clan who are dissenters. The young master of the Flame clan is dead, and his father Huokun, the leader of the Flame clan, is absolutely thunderous and will make the entire secret realm tremble. Yes, I support the deputy chief's proposal. For the sake of the future of our Ice Spirit clan, we will capture the two saints and this boy together and send them to the Flame clan to apologize. I agree. I agree too. Countless elders of the Ice Spirit clan were all talking about how powerful Huokun, the leader of the Flame clan, was. They had already seen how powerful it was, and it was far beyond what the Ice Spirit clan could handle. You must not completely offend the Flame clan just because of the boy in front of you. When Bingyaya heard this, her face suddenly became angry. She and Bingyue were a pair of orphans. Their parents both died while exploring the secret realm. The elder monks who had watched the two of them grow up were actually sending the two of them to the Flame clan in order to apologize to the leader of the Flame clan, which completely shocked her. Not only she was like this, but Bingyue beside her was also full of sadness. They had grown up in the Bingling clan since childhood and had deep feelings for this place. Moreover, countless elders of the Ice Spirit clan also loved the two of them very much. Their relatives who were very friendly to them in the past suddenly changed their faces, which was hard for them to accept. Don't you even listen to what I say. The leader of the Bingling clan frowned, and his face instantly darkened. As the leader of this place, all the masters were opposing him. This really looked down upon him. Clan leader, for the sake of the safety of our clan, please forgive us for not obeying your orders. If you insist on having your own way, then we will have to change the clan leader. Countless elders of the Ice Spirit clan have said that it is impossible for their dead Taoist friends to be buried with the young master of the Flame clan. If the clan leader insists on having his own way, they will have no choice but to expel the clan leader from the Ice Spirit clan together. It's the other way around, it's the other way around. The face of the leader of the Ice Spirit clan changed dramatically, showing an incredulous look. He had just taken over the leader of the Ice Spirit clan, and he had not yet had time to build his own team. At this moment, all the previous elders turned against the enemy. This was definitely something they were prepared for. Please take back your words, the clan leader. You must capture this kid and send him to the Flame clan together with the saint. The oldest elder of the Bingling clan could not hold his breath at this moment and spoke. His prestige is very high in the Bingling clan. The moment he spoke, many monks who were still wavering also made up their minds and joined the great elders in opposing the clan leader's decision. What if I don't? The leader of the Ice Spirit clan suddenly had a cold light in his eyes. Even though he was opposed by everyone, he decided to go his own way to the end. Qin Feng was so powerful that he had exceeded his imagination. His physical power was like the sea, like a divine furnace, emitting inexplicable power. In that case, let's change a clan leader. I propose that the deputy clan leader lead our Bingling clan to the right track. I agree. I'll listen to the elder. Countless cultivators echoed him. Although they acted like they were acting on impulse, it seemed like they had been planning for a long time. Okay, I agree too. In the end, the elder of the Bingling clan nodded. For the sake of the future of the Bingling clan, sending Qin Feng and the two saints to the Bingling clan for burial was definitely the best way. Very good, since you have made the decision, I will automatically abdicate and no longer care about anything about the Bingling clan. The Bingling clan leader saw the hateful faces of these people, he shook his sleeves and decided to be a hands-off shopkeeper. He threw out the clan leader's token and left the Bingling clan. Qin Feng, Zuck, and others looked at each other in bewilderment. The scene before their eyes really opened their eyes. At the same time, he also saw that the leader of the Bingling clan must know that he was very powerful. The other party took the initiative to retreat, and they wanted to use him to eliminate the traitor of the Bingling clan. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 575. Whoever takes this boy down and sends him to the Flame clan will be the second elder of my Ice Spirit clan. At this time, the deputy patriarch of the Ice Spirit clan, stood up. His cultivation was at the second level of the lords, and he was a rare existence in the entire Ice Spirit clan. However, such strength was not in Qin Feng's eyes at all, but unfortunately the other party was still unaware of it. "I'll do it." At this time, a young strong man from the Ice Spirit clan stood up without hesitation. His strength reached the 8th level of the Wuxiang heaven, which was indeed extraordinary. "Are you sure of me?" Qin Feng's eyes were filled with contempt. He sent the 2 saints of the Ice Spirit clan back, but it caused so many things. If he had known, he would not have come. "Boy, how strong are you? Don't you know it?" The strong man of the Ice Spirit clan sneered. He had just returned from the back mountain and didn't take Qin Feng seriously at all. In his opinion, the strength of Shen Zhao Zhikongtian is not much stronger than that of an ant. Qin Feng heard this, and a cold arc appeared on his lips. This cultivator of the Bingling clan was probably a fool. Not long ago, he killed the second elder of the Wuxiang Zhikongtian of the Bingling clan with a sword. The other party, who was only at the Wuxiang 8th heaven, dared to show up in front of him. He was really overestimating himself. "You probably don't know the fate of that old man just now." Qin Feng's face was full of sneers. The young man in front of him was definitely a well-known existence in the Bingling clan, but compared with him, it was not worth mentioning at all. "What happened just now?" The cultivator of the Bingling clan was puzzled. He had just appeared from the back mountain and found that Bingling was running for the second elder. Although he didn't know what was going on, it didn't prevent him from taking down the young man in front of him and becoming the second elder of the Bingling clan. "Brother Binglei, this guy just killed the second elder with one sword." At this time, a young cultivator on the scene whispered to Binglei and explained to him the fate of the second elder before. As the man's voice fell, the cultivator named Binglei was stunned for a moment. He stood in the middle of the field, his face pale. The second elder of the Bingling clan was at the 9th level of the Wuxiang heaven. Although there was only a gap of 1 realm, as the saying goes, 1 threshold is a mountain. Just this small realm gap was enough to crush 10 beings like him. Therefore, after hearing that the second elder was killed by Qin Feng with 1 sword, he trembled all over and almost collapsed to the ground. "Weren't you very arrogant just now? Why don't you talk?" Qin Feng looked at Binglei in front of him, and the corners of his mouth curved up. For him, a cultivator of the 8th level of the Wuxiang heaven was as easy as crushing an ant. At this moment, cold sweat ran down Binglei's face, and he was trembling all over, feeling very embarrassed. However, being embarrassed was secondary. More importantly, this meant that his life was in danger. Poof. Suddenly, a shocking scene happened. The monk named Binglei's face suddenly turned red, and then a mouthful of blood gushed out. Then, his figure flew backwards, and he was in the air, with blood flowing wildly in his mouth, looking extremely miserable. Such a powerful momentum, I am not an opponent, and I was actually injured by the shock. The monk named Binglei collapsed to the ground and couldn't get up anyway. Because of his appearance at this time, he looked extremely miserable, which shocked countless monks around him. Such an exaggerated performance made everyone present gasp and be shocked to the extreme. In the field, Qin Feng's face bloomed with a look of astonishment, and then he smiled knowingly. This monk named Binglei is really a performing artist. The other party pretended to be as real as he really was. If he hadn't been the person involved, he would have almost been fooled. Qin Feng hadn't made a move yet, but the other party vomited blood and flew out. This was a stopgap measure that the other party had to use after knowing that he had killed the second elder. Although this would make him lose face in the Bingling clan, there is no doubt that by doing this, he would not have to fight Qin Feng and could save his life. "Boy, you know what's good for you." Qin Feng didn't try to tear him down. The other party took the initiative to surrender and set off his invincible strength, so he was happy to sit back and enjoy the fruits of his labor. Bingley saw that Qin Feng had no intention of pursuing him, so he breathed a long sigh of relief, collapsed on the ground, and quietly retreated. He had decided that he would never be as impulsive as he was now when encountering things in the future. Who else? Qin Feng shouted, looking down at all the cultivators around him. Everything in the Bingling clan was just a farce to him. As for how this farce should proceed, he was too lazy to care. Since the cultivators of the Bingling clan dared to provoke him, he would just push them to the end and solve all the troubles. It seems that I need to move my body. The great elder of the Bingling clan saw that no cultivators in the clan dared to step forward, so he stood out and decided to take down Qin Feng. He thought that everything he did was for the sake of the Bingling clan. Young man, for the sake of my Bingley clan, I have to wrong you. Although the great elder of the Bingling clan was old, he was very fast. As he stepped forward, a pair of big hands instantly reached out to Qin Feng. Why don't you stay at home at your age and get involved in these things? Qin Feng shook his head helplessly. He stretched out his finger and pointed forward. The top martial arts of the Earth Immortal, the immortal King Heaven suppressing finger, burst out. Puff. The next moment, the great elder screamed. His arm was directly pierced by Qin Feng's immortal king's finger. Blood was flowing and the injury was extremely serious. Ah! The great elder of the Bingling clan could not hold it back. His face was pale and cold sweat instantly flowed down. His strength was in the quasi-lord realm. With such strength, he couldn't even block Qin Feng's move. This made him tremble with fear and was completely stunned. Deputy clan leader, no, it should be clan leader, please ask the clan leader to take action and take down this hut. The great elder of the Bingling clan saw that he was no match for Qin Feng, so he hurriedly stepped back a few steps and came to the crowd. As the great elder spoke, all the cultivators around him immediately bowed to the deputy clan leader of the Bingling clan and asked him to come out to preside over the situation. At this moment, the deputy patriarch of the Bingling clan nodded with satisfaction. This was exactly what he wanted. No one could take down Qin Feng, and he took action at the critical moment to solve the overall situation, which was enough to show his strength, and everything would come naturally. The reputation of the great elder was very deep in the Bingling clan. If the other party could stand by his side and support him, then he, the deputy patriarch, could become the main patriarch, and it would be justified. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 576. Come here, take down the saint and the two girls, I'll go and stop this guy. The deputy patriarch of the Bingling clan sneered, with his hands behind his back, looking confident. Qin Feng heard this, he stepped forward and blocked the two saints and Yeching Cheng Suzaku. The shortest serving patriarch in the history of the Bingling clan, do you have any last words? Qin Feng was full of murderous intent, and as his voice fell, the whole audience was in an uproar. Countless elders and monks of the Bingling clan were stunned, and their eyes turned bad when they looked at Qin Feng. Their deputy patriarch was powerful, and his cultivation was in the last two heavens, only the patriarch was slightly inferior. Did this young monk really think that he could fight against the deputy patriarch by injuring the elder? This is wishful thinking. Boy, you are not worthy enough to ask the clan leader to leave a last word. I think it is you who should leave the last word. You are just a fool. The clan leader should kill him and send his head to the Flame clan. Some cultivators of the Ice Spirit clan sneered and didn't take Qin Feng seriously at all. Obviously, Qin Feng defeated the second elder with one move. This kind of strength is enough to make people look at him with admiration, but these people still can't figure it out. It really makes people wonder what to say. Damn, a bunch of idiots, they can only pretend to be cool, stand up if they have the ability. Qin Feng glanced at all the cultivators of the Ice Spirit clan, and there was a light shining in his eyes. These trash of the Ice Spirit clan are worse than those cultivators of the Flame clan. Where do they get the courage to speak wildly to themselves? Boy, why are you so arrogant? With our clan leader here, what can you do? Hurry up and leave a last word, it will be too late if you are late. Countless cultivators around were sneering and arrogant. The cultivators in the realm of the princes were more than a little stronger than the cultivators in the realm of no phase, which was simply a qualitative change in combat power. In their opinion, no matter how powerful Qin Feng was, he could not kill the enemy across the realm. The clan leader of the second level of the princes, coupled with the blessing of the formation here, was enough to make his cultivation reach the third level of the princes, and he was completely able to crush this kid. Alas, I stood up, I retreated, I stood up again, I retreated again. At this time, someone in the crowd deliberately provoked Qin Feng. He stood not far from the deputy clan leader of the Bingling clan, and it was enough to see that he had a close relationship with the deputy clan leader. Since you have stood up, I will fulfill your wish. Just as Qin Feng's word you fell, a crisp slap sounded, and the cultivator who provoked Qin Feng just now was slapped away by him. Do you think you are Fang Tangjing? Qin Feng stood there as if he hadn't moved. He had just stepped on the Nixian step at an extremely fast speed. The other party had no time to react and was slapped. Boy, if you have the guts, try to hit me again. The cultivator of the Bingling clan was not convinced. He hid beside the clan leader at this time. At the same time, he was transmitting the message, saying, "Father, when that boy makes a move, you must seize the opportunity and teach him a good lesson." The deputy clan leader of the Bingling clan heard the words, and murderous intent bloomed in his eyes. Now he was only 10 feet away from his son. At such a distance, if the other party slapped his son again, he would have no chance to survive in the future. You actually have such a weird request, then I will fulfill it for you. Qin Feng's face bloomed with a bright smile. He stepped on the Nixian step as if he was traveling through the void. As his voice fell, the whole person disappeared again. At this moment, the deputy patriarch of the Bingling clan enveloped his son with his own huge spiritual power. As long as Qin Feng dared to show his figure, he would beat Qin Feng into a pulp in the first place. However, Qin Feng's speed was too fast. He exuded a strong pressure. As his figure suddenly appeared, a crisp sound came. The cultivator of the Bingling clan screamed, blood and teeth spurted out, and he fell to the ground on the spot. At the same time, the palm of the deputy patriarch of the Bingling clan also crossed the void and hit the moment Qin Feng appeared. A strong momentum emerged and shook the space. However, he only hit a residual image, because Qin Feng's speed was like a ghost. His figure appeared and disappeared in less than a blink of an eye. Boy, you've completely pissed me off. I've decided to kill you. Afterwards, I'll just send your head to the Flame clan and it'll be the same. At this time, the deputy patriarch of the Ice Spirit clan, who had been repeatedly provoked by Qin Feng, was furious. Originally, he wanted to catch Qin Feng and send him to the Flame clan to apologize. Now it seems that it's extremely difficult to catch him. As long as he can kill him and take his head, it'll be the same. Who else? Qin Feng was suspended in the air. He glanced at the deputy patriarch of the Ice Spirit clan in front of him with ill intentions, stroked his hair on his forehead, and looked extremely confident. This scene seemed extremely pretentious, but this was the result he wanted. The saints of the Ice Spirit clan, Bing Yuer and Bing Yaya, couldn't help laughing. They had already seen Qin Feng's strength. Qin Feng could even kill the patriarch and the young master of the Flame clan. In this Ice Spirit clan, his opponent's strength was definitely enough to run rampant. They were not worried about Qin Feng's safety at all. Moreover, they knew that Qin Feng deliberately provoked trouble in the Bingling clan to help them vent their anger, which made them feel warm in their hearts. Among the people present, only they knew that the chief of the Flame clan was killed by Qin Feng, and the concerns of the Bingling clan were not a problem at all. However, after seeing the Bingling clan's style of doing things, the two of them were heartbroken, so they did not intend to release the news that the chief of the Flame clan was killed, so that these people would continue to worry and fear, and vent their dissatisfaction in their hearts. Boy, seeing that you are so arrogant, you must have a great background in the outside world, but unfortunately, this is the secret realm of the Qingxian Patriarch, and no one can save you. The deputy chief of the Bingling clan had a grim smile on his face. Around him, there were many ice fairy swords floating, which made him full of confidence. This is his home court. The Bingling clan has a formation that can bless the cultivation of ice attributes, which is enough for him to be invincible. This is why, after Qin Feng defeated the great elder of the Quasi-Lord realm, he was still full of confidence. In the secret realm of the Bingling clan, there is a forbidden formation set up by Qingxian Sanren. This forbidden formation can bless the Bingling clan. Window. Tabula equals window. Tabula. Tabula.push, mode, thumbspeed -01, container, tabula below article thumbnail -300x250, placement, below article thumbnail -300x250, target. Type, mix. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 577. The Ice Spirit clan has intertwined formations, and the deputy clan leader is extremely confident. He thinks he has defeated Qin Feng. The deputy leader of the Ice Spirit clan is named Bingpo. His cultivation has already reached the second level of the princes. He is the top master of the Ice Spirit clan. It's a pity that he just missed the chance to become the leader of the Bingling clan because his cultivation level was lower than that of the leader of the Bingling clan. He is very ambitious and has long wanted to lead his tribe out of the secret realm. The laws of this secret realm are incomplete and restrict the strength of the monks. But similarly, the third level suppresses monks of such high realms as them even more. With their cultivation level, if they forcefully break out of the secret realm, their own divine power will be burned and burned in the secret realm. On the spot. This is because, once their cultivation reaches their level, once they break out of the secret realm, they will be baptized by the laws of the outside world. Once the Tao in their bodies cannot bear it, they will be in danger of falling. For the third level of their secret realm, the best way is to contact the outside monks who come in from the second level of the secret realm. As long as you can establish a relationship with the big forces and make serious promises, it is possible to establish a connection with the outside world. However, the clan leader has always disagreed with sending people from the clan to the outside world to contact outside monks. Out of 10 people, I'm afraid only 1 or 2 can accept the baptism of Tao and survive. That kind of loss is what the leader of the Bingling clan doesn't want to see. He doesn't want his clan members to fight for their lives. However, in the view of Deputy Chief Bingpo, as long as he can go to the outside world, all sacrifices are necessary. As everyone knows, at that time, hundreds of virgins in Qingxian were isolated from the world and entered the secret realm just to avoid disputes with the outside world. A person as powerful as Qingxian Sanren has ascended, and if his enemies are still alive in the world, it will be a disaster for those who leave them. And if they hide in the secret realm, the enemies of Qingxian Sanren will not be able to exert any influence on them. After all, there are forbidden laws and restrictions here, and no existence that is too terrifying can enter. Boy, who do you think you are? You dare to run wild among our Ice Spirit clan and risk your life. Bingpo, the deputy leader of the Bingling clan, sneered. As he finished speaking, one of the 8 fairy swords floating around him instantly transformed to a height of more than 10 feet and stabbed Qin Feng in front of him. In his current state, with the blessing of the formation, his strength is enough to reach the third level of the princes. Such strength is enough to sweep through the Ice Spirit clan, so it's no wonder that he is extremely confident and arrogant. Countless monks from the Ice Spirit clan had cold smiles on their lips, as if they had foreseen Qin Feng's fate of blood splattering 3 feet high. In the hearts of these people, they have great confidence in Bingpo, the deputy leader of the Bingling clan. With the support of the formation, his strength can reach the third level of the princes. Basically, it can be said that he is a sure shot. Old man, you are overconfident. Qin Feng stood with his hands behind his back and was extremely calm. He did not panic at all in front of a powerful man from the third level of the princes. If he had fought against the deputy chief of the Ice Spirit clan before going to the Flame clan, the formation here might have suppressed him a little bit. But now, he also possesses Ice attribute martial arts, and his strength has long been able to crush existences in the realm of princes. Therefore, he didn't take the deputy chief of the Ice Spirit clan in front of him seriously at all. Chi! A ray of cold light bloomed in Qin Feng's eyes, and the immortal sword released a terrifying murderous intention. The icy aura bloomed, making the atmosphere here extremely solemn, and the murderous intention surged. Boy, it would be your honor to die in my hands. The deputy chief of the Ice Spirit clan looked extremely contemptuous, and did not take Qin Feng seriously at all. The killing sword emitted a terrifying cold light, broke through the void, and stabbed Qin Feng's vital part. Clang! The absolute immortal sword moved forward, hitting the ice immortal sword, and the sound of the clashing of gold and iron spread out, deafening everyone present. Some low-level monks were trembling all over, unable to bear such a sound. Coercion. Immediately, people discovered that the killing move made by the ice soul of the Bingling clan was blasted into the void by Qin Feng, without any impact on him. Your weapon is good, but it will soon be mine. Bingpo, the deputy leader of the Ice Spirit clan, has a cold murderous intent in his eyes and endless greed. Qin Feng's absolute immortal swords are dazzling and can increase combat effectiveness. Moreover, they are also a superior weapon of the Earth Immortal. The aura they unleash is so amazing that it is no wonder that Bingpo will be greedy. If you want my weapon, do you have the life to take it? There was a flash of light in Qin Feng's eyes. Even the princes of the second level dared to show off their power in front of him. That was looking for death. Brush. The deputy clan leader Bingpo waved his hand and performed the Ice Spirit clan's famous skill, the frozen sword technique. Around him, the suspended ice blades instantly penetrated the void, extremely ferocious. This frozen sword technique, he used it with such proficiency that no one in the entire Ice Spirit clan could match him. The clan leader is one level higher than him, so those who are stronger than him are only in chi cultivation. In terms of swordsmanship and moves, the clan leader is not as good as him. Countless monks around them were trembling all over. As the same ice attribute technique, the same attributes oppressed them, making them tremble all over, as if facing the power of God. Bing Yuer and Bing Yaya also lost their beauty. Faced with such a threat, both of them were trembling with fear and could not even raise the slightest intention to resist. If Qin Feng hadn't stopped in front of them, they would have fallen to the ground and been caught immediately. Qin Feng swung out his sword, and he also used the ice attribute technique, which was frozen for thousands of miles. With the blessing on his fairy sword, an icy cold light instantly bloomed. A terrifying sword stabbed forward. This sword could compete with Bingpo, the deputy chief of the Ice Spirit clan. Bingpo's eyes originally showed an extremely contemptuous look, but when the sword was struck, the expression on his face changed. Qin Feng's sword was extremely powerful, and he even had the upper hand, completely defeating the ice sword technique used by Bingpo, the deputy leader of the Ice Spirit clan. Clang! There was a sound of gold and iron colliding, the fairy swords clashed in the void, the sword energy crisscrossed, deafening. If it weren't for the ice soul of the Ice Spirit clan, whose cultivation was more powerful, and if there was a formation that blessed his fairy sword would have been destroyed by this sword. You kid, you actually hide your strength, and your weapon is actually blessed with strength. Bingpo, the deputy leader of the Bingling clan, sneered repeatedly. He believed that Qin Feng's cultivation was definitely more than Shen Zhao Zhongtian. Otherwise, it would be impossible to destroy his attack with one sword and make it disappear invisible. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 578. Bingpo didn't recognize Qin Feng and blocked his attack with the absolute immortal sword alone. Not everyone can have such a method of retrograde killing of immortals. He knew that a killing weapon like the immortal sword would consume unimaginable divine power. Even if it can strengthen the cultivation and increase its combat power instantly, it will not last long and the energy consumed by the user will be endless. The sword used by Bingpo just now, if it were an ordinary monk in the Shenzhou realm, would definitely not be qualified to stop it. Therefore, he believed that Qin Feng had hidden his realm, and that the opponent's cultivation level was definitely far beyond the realm of divine illumination, and it was possible that he had reached the phaseless realm. Coupled with the blessing of the fairy sword, it was enough to withstand his cultivation. You can't even see my realm. Have you been living like a dog for so many years? Qin Feng laughed coldly. The immortal sword bloomed with a dazzling cold light in his hand, looking extremely powerful. Qin Feng's combat effectiveness can never be judged by his level, because his bloodline is special. No one can match him in this ancient continent, not to mention the vision of the God King, which gives him endless physical power. No matter how much power it consumes to use the immortal sword, Qin Feng can still provide it. As for the 9 forbidden skills, coupled with the blessing of weapons, the strength is nearly 100 times stronger, enough for Qin Feng to kill enemies across great realms and defeat immortals in retrograde motion. If he could trigger the divine ban and even kill a monk across 2 realms, this would be enough to completely crush the opponent and become invincible. It's interesting. He is so arrogant at such a young age. No wonder he dares to break into the secret realm. The deputy chief of Bingpo had cold eyes and violent murderous intent. He naturally saw Qin Feng's cultivation level clearly. He was indeed in the 9th level of the divine light. However, the opponent's fighting power was ridiculously strong. No wonder he would suspect that such monks who defeated immortals in a retrograde manner at a low level were rare in the outside world. How could such a being enter the 3rd level by chance and still be fighting with him? Fortunately, this is their Ice Spirit clan, which possesses the secret technique spread by Qingxian Sanren, which is enough to enhance his strength and increase his combat effectiveness. Base. The frozen sword technique was used again, and the 8 fairy swords were suspended around his ice soul. At this moment, 3 of them penetrated the void, and their power was amazing. There are only a few people in the Ice Spirit clan who can control the 3 frozen swords. However, Qin Feng was not afraid at all. Although this ice sword technique was powerful, it was far from comparable to his Feng Guiyujushan. He just wanted to test it out. What was the difference between the frozen 10,000 miles technique he had just obtained and the techniques of the Ice Spirit clan? Don't think that just because you can stop me with one sword, you are qualified for me to strike with all my strength. 3 swords are enough to kill you. The 3rd sword of the frozen sword technique. Bingpo, the deputy leader of the Bingling clan, sneered again and again. At this time, he moved 3 flying swords. This was already 40% of his skill. In his opinion, this was enough. The 3 swords struck, the void shattered, even the heaven and earth roared, and the station emitted wisps of cold light. In an instant, snow fell from the sky and the earth, and crystal snowflakes danced down. Kabu's energy blessed the deputy chief Bingpo, making his combat power soar again, which was extremely terrifying. The ice sword technique is nothing more than that. There was a hint of ridicule on Qin Feng's face. The 3 fairy swords were blocked by his impression of the God King. Without any merit, they all collapsed. Originally, Qin Feng thought that the frozen sword technique used by the Deputy Patriarch would be so powerful, but now he saw the clues. It was just a reduced version of frozen 10,000 miles. Similarly, this frozen swordsmanship is much more powerful than Binjiao's frozen world before, but unfortunately, it is still not enough in front of Qin Feng. Old dog, if you don't try your best, you won't have a chance. Qin Feng stood quietly with the immortal sword in his hand. It was impossible for him to dodge because there were Suzaku and the others behind him. Once he dodged, the four of them would be far from the opponents of the Bingpo clan monks. The surrounding monks of the Bingpo clan were all in disbelief. Qin Feng just stood there and withstood 3 attacks from the clan leader. It was really hard to comprehend. But now it seems that the other party still wants to see how terrifying it will be if the clan leader strikes with all his strength. Doesn't this person know that the longer the delay, the more likely it is that the leader of the Flame clan will come here? This kid is still too young and doesn't know how powerful our clan leader is. When the Patriarch's 8 swords came out, the world trembled. This young man couldn't dodge. He was really looking for death. The longer the delay, the more likely it is that the leader of the Flame clan will come here. Doesn't this kid even know? There was a lot of discussion among the crowd, and no one understood Qin Feng's performance. Any normal person, after seeing themselves being besieged by a clan, and if there is danger of continuing to follow them, would probably have escaped as soon as possible. However, this man has the presence of an old god, and does not dodge or evade in the clan. He seems to have everything in mind, which makes people simply unbelievable. Boy, my 8 swords combined into one will be your death. The deputy clan leader Bingpo's eyes became more and more ugly. He originally wanted to kill Qin Feng to establish his authority. But now, he couldn't defeat Qin Feng with 4 consecutive sword strikes. This not only damaged his face, but also reduced his prestige among the Bingpo clan to the extreme. Even if Qin Feng is killed in the end, I am afraid that many young people from the Ice Soul clan will not be convinced by him. They can only use thunderous means, but that will inevitably damage the strength of their Ice Spirit clan. But now, I can't care about these anymore. The premise of all these is to be able to kill Qin Feng. 8 swords merge into one. At this moment, the Ice Sword energy condensed, and the 8 sword techniques merged into one in an instant, turning into a huge sword that reaches the sky. The giant sword slashed forward, and for a while, the wind was strong, the sky and the earth were snowing, the entire Ice Spirit clan was shaking, and the nearby mountains were roaring, shaking the flying sand and rocks. In the 3rd layer of the small world, the terrible wind swept across the world, filling the hearts of all the creatures present with fear. Go to hell! Bingpo, the deputy patriarch of the Ice Spirit clan, roared. His eyes were full of murderous intent, and the terrifying sword light of the combined immortal sword rolled the sky and the earth, and attacked Qin Feng forcefully, becoming the only one between heaven and earth. This sword locked Qin Feng's figure, leaving him no way to avoid it. With one sword, all the cultivators present were filled with panic. Especially Bing Yuer and Bing Yaya, both of them were terrified and afraid that Qin Feng would fall here. As for Zuck and Yeching Cheng, they were much more relaxed. They had seen the power of Qin Feng under the blessing of the 9 Forbiddens, which was enough to shake the world and was unstoppable, so they were not very worried. I sealed 10,000 miles. Qin Feng said lightly, and under the blessing of the 9 Forbiddens, the Earth-grade skill I sealed 10,000 miles was used. In an instant, the world trembled violently, and then the whole world was strangely quiet. Even the 8 swords condensed by Bingpo, the deputy patriarch of the Bingling clan, also hovered strangely for a moment. It was at this moment of stillness that Qin Feng's fist condensed 100 times the combat power and blasted forward. The terrible energy light wave shook the world and was unstoppable. It suppressed the world and made a huge tremor. You are listening to Novels at Bless Up channel. Wish you happiness and luck. Please subscribe to receive new novels. How do you feel about this novel? Please like and leave a comment. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 579. Boom. Qin Feng's fist shattered the space, and the 9 forbidden powers were superimposed, directly combining Bing Po's 8 swords into one and breaking them into the void. At the same time, the deputy leader of Bing Po's face was ashen, and he was affected by the fist on the spot and flew out, with blood spurting out in mid-air. The next moment, Qin Feng's immortal binding lock moved like a wandering dragon, pierced through the void, and directly tied Bing Po, the deputy leader of the Bingling clan, into a rice dumpling and dumped it on the mountain. Hiss. Qin Feng suddenly used ice attribute skills, which were frozen for thousands of miles. As an earthly immortal's advanced martial arts, its power was so terrifying that it shocked everyone present. The monks watching the battle all gasped, their eyes extremely shocked. When they looked at the deputy clan leader Bing Po lying in the middle of the territory, their colors changed, and they were horrified to death. The chain that bound the deputy leader emitted a shimmering cold light, blocking magical energy and making them all palpitate. The attributes of Qin Feng's skills are too high. His fists can destroy mountains and rivers. He can destroy Bing Po's ultimate move with one punch. The fighting ability between the two is very high. Oh my god, this is terrible. This is the true sense of retrograde slaying of immortals. All the monks around him turned pale with fear. Even the great elder, who had just lost an arm by Qin Feng, could not remain calm. Such strength was really terrifying, and it refreshed his understanding. He was on the wrong team just now, which made him unable to control himself. The thought that the other party might take revenge on him frightened him to death. Just like this, you dare to show off your power in front of me. You really don't overestimate your capabilities. Qin Feng had a calm expression on his face and did not take the deputy chief of the Bingling clan seriously at all. He looked sideways at Bing Po, who was lying on the ground, with a hint of teasing at the corner of his mouth. You are worthy of being the leader of the Ice Spirit clan. With your cultivation level, you dare to send me to the Flame clan. Qin Feng stepped forward, golden light flowing from his feet, and stepped towards the deputy chief of the Bingling clan. Ah, don't come over here. Bing Po, the deputy leader of the Ice Spirit clan, was lying on the ground, extremely helpless. You had lost all your power and could only let him slaughter you. This made him so scared that he pissed and pissed. Puff. Qin Feng was unmoved. He wrapped his foot in golden light and broke it into pieces. Then, Qin Feng waved his hand, and the immortal chain ignited the divine fire, burning away the horizontal strike on it, making it as bright as new. Who else? Qin Feng stared at everyone around him, with a bright smile on his face. Privately, all the monks of the Bingling clan were trembling with fear and no longer dared to make any remarks. At this moment, they finally understood why the head of their family, Bing Li, would not agree to take down Qin Feng. It turned out that they had already seen Qin Feng's terrifying combat power. However, the other party did not remind the deputy chiefs and elders at all, and obviously wanted to take this opportunity to beat these people. Clan leader, stop looking and come out. Qin Feng stood with his hands behind his back, his white Taoist robes flying. His clothes were spotless and extremely ethereal. As Qin Feng's words fell, Bing Li, the leader of the Bingling clan, who was observing from a distance with the help of formations, came from the air and came to the field. Everything can't be hidden from my little friend's perception. I really admire you. The leader of the Bingling clan surrendered his hand to Qin Feng. He was impressed by Qin Feng's strength and did not dare to have any arrogance. You're quite good at watching the fun. A bright smile appeared on Qin Feng's face. He smiled and looked at the leader of the Bingling clan, as if everything was under control. My little friend, you are joking. You are going to teach the scum of the Bingling clan a lesson. Naturally, I can only watch from the sidelines. What's more, your strength is amazing. Even if I attack with all my strength, I'm afraid I won't be your opponent. Bing Li, the leader of the Ice Spirit clan, looked completely unconcerned at this moment. He had just stepped down as the leader of the Ice Spirit clan. As for the future results, it had nothing to do with him. Aren't you afraid that I will kill all the elders and monks of the Ice Spirit clan? Qin Feng looked at Bing Li with evil intentions. This person was very scheming. If the Bingling clan were in his hands, they might not be able to flourish, but they could still survive. I am no longer the leader of the Ice Spirit clan. What happens to the Ice Spirit clan in the future has nothing to do with me. Bing Li also had a fox-like smile on his face. He knew that he was no match for Qin Feng, so he was able to bend and stretch, and he was truly a character. Clan leader, for the sake of our Ice Spirit tribe, you can't let go no matter what. At this moment, the great elder of the Ice Spirit clan saw hope. The clan leader's appearance instantly made him find his backbone. As long as the leader of the Ice Spirit clan can take charge of the overall situation, then the Ice Spirit clan will not all suffer in the hands of this young man. What did you do earlier? Now you know that I am the leader of the clan, but it's a pity that I quit. Bing Li, the original leader of the Bingling clan, waved his hand and was not moved at all. If you want him to take the lead and challenge Qin Feng's authority, he won't be so stupid. But clan leader, for the sake of the safety of our Bingling clan, you can't let go. The great elder and the rest of the elders and monks understand each other with emotion and reason. In their opinion, as long as Bingling is willing to take charge of the overall situation, there is still hope for the Bingling clan. It's okay if you want me to be the clan leader. You all swear that you will not take action against Mr. Qin, and you are not allowed to have any ill intentions towards Mr. Qin. You must also apologize to Mr. Qin. After hearing this, Bingling finally relented. This was the position passed down to him by his master. Although he didn't have any great abilities, he couldn't do it even if he watched the Bingling clan truly perish. Follow the instructions of the patriarch. The patriarch is right. We all agree with what the patriarch said. At this moment, all the monks of the Bingling clan, led by the great elder, sincerely saluted the leader of the Bingling clan. As long as Bing Li is in charge of the overall situation, there is still hope for them. By then, even if the leader of the Flame clan arrives, with Ice Spirit standing in front of them, they will be able to calmly find an opportunity to escape. I'll give you half an hour to prepare. You must apologize to Mr. Qin. Bing Li waved his hand. He knew that it would not be easy to dispel Qin Feng's anger. It was impossible for people like the Great Elder to bleed without heavy bleeding. Someone is hosting a banquet. Bing Li gave instructions and decided to hold a banquet to entertain Qin Feng and ask about what happened to the Flame clan. As he left with Qin Feng and others, some elders and monks gathered around the Great Elder and began to discuss the consequences of this incident. What should I do, Great Elder? What else can we do? The clan leader does not agree to send Qin Feng to the Flame clan, and we are not his opponents. We can only wait and see what happens. But if the Flame clan is blamed, our Ice Spirit clan will also die. It's just a matter of sooner or later. Invincible Scratch Lottery System. Author, Xiankong Fashi. Chapter 580. Grand Elder, in your opinion, what should we choose? The elders of the Ice Spirit clan gathered around the Grand Elder and discussed it. They were very uncertain. Qin Feng is too unusual. We should not act rashly. The clan leader is so afraid of him. I am afraid that only Huokun, the clan leader of the Flame clan, can take him down. Yes, on the basis of not offending this kid, we should minimize the anger of the Flame clan. The great elder of the Ice Spirit clan said helplessly. He had just said that he wanted to catch Qin Feng, which was considered to be a complete offense to the other party. The clan leader meant that he wanted to make peace with Qin Feng and resolve the grievances between them. This time, it seemed that he would have to spend many years of treasures. Thinking about it made him feel distressed. Although we can't take Qin Feng down, we can send the Saintess to the Flame Clan to make amends. Will Master Qin agree? This is a matter of our clan, Master Qin can't stop it, right? Yes, I think this is feasible. The elder's eyes were cold, and in his opinion, the clan leader Bing Li would have to compromise for the safety of the clan. In the case of not offending Qin Feng, the best way is for the two Saintess to go to the Flame Clan and reduce the anger of the clan leader of the Flame Clan. Not long after, in the guest hall of the Bingling clan, the elder and many other cultivators came to the scene with endless natural treasures and sincerely apologized to Qin Feng. Seeing this scene, for some reason, Qin Feng suddenly thought of his little apprentice, Zhou Qing'er. He hadn't seen her for a long time, and he didn't know if the girl missed him. By the way, I have the sound transmission text. Qin Feng suddenly remembered this thing, and he took out the sound transmission text from his storage space. As Qin Feng poured in his divine power, lines of small characters appeared on the Qinlichuanyan. Master, where are you? Master, when will you come back? Master, I miss you so much. Master. Looking at the small characters on the Qinlichuanyan, Qin Feng smiled knowingly. It was time to speed up the exploration of the third layer and then leave the secret realm. The Bingling clan is worthy of being one of the only two races in this place. They explored the secret realm and obtained a lot of spiritual medicine resources. Qin Feng only took some holy medicines and refining materials. As for the rest of the natural treasures, he didn't want them because he didn't lack them. During the banquet, everyone toasted and exchanged cups, and the atmosphere was warm for a while, as if they had long forgotten the previous unpleasantness. However, during the banquet, some people still expressed their concerns. If the patriarch of the Flame Clan came to their Bingling clan to ask for someone, it would really make it very difficult for them. Qin Feng did not point out the news of the death of the patriarch of the Flame Clan. If Bing Yuer and Bing Yaya didn't say it, he was too lazy to point it out. After the banquet, Qin Feng took Zuck and Xing Cheng to bid farewell to the two saints who were reluctant to leave. After exploring the depths of the secret realm, he was ready to leave. Just after Qin Feng and others left, the great elder of the Bingling clan led everyone to Bing Li and raised his doubts. They unanimously suggested that the two saints be sent to the Flame Clan to make amends. This immediately angered Bing Yaya and Bing Yuer. Both of them were full of anger and felt incredible. Clan leader, think about it. Qin Feng is a cultivator from the outside world after all. After he leaves the secret realm, we still have to face the anger of the Flame Clan. This matter has to be considered. An elder of the Bingling clan said that some of them might not have the heart to do so, but for the sake of their own safety, they had to die rather than die, and push the two girls into the fire pit. Bing Yaya and Bing Yuer listened to the elders' discussion with extremely cold faces. This sentence finally made them give up on the elders of the Bingling clan. Just when the clan leader was about to say something, Bing Yaya said angrily, "In fact, Master Qin killed the clan leader of the Flame Clan, and your worries are no longer a problem." As her voice fell, all the people of the Bingling clan were shocked. For a while, the originally noisy Bingling clan quieted down, and the air became extremely quiet. No sound could be heard anymore, and you could hear a pin drop. What, this kind of thing actually happened? Mr. Qin actually killed Huo-kun of the 4th level of the Lords. This is too scary. Is this true? Ha 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 ha, so our Bingling clan no longer has to worry about the revenge of the Flame Clan. With the existence of the clan leader of the 3rd level of the Lords, the Flame Clan is no longer a threat to our Bingling clan. On the contrary, the Flame Clan killed so many of our cultivators, and they must pay the price. The cultivators of the Bingling clan came back to their senses from the shock and talked about it. None of them thought that Qin Feng would be so powerful and solve so many troubles for the Bingling clan. Yaya Yuer, where are you going? At this time, the cultivators on the side saw Bing Yuer and Bing Yaya flying out of the clan, and they all asked in confusion. Since the two no longer had to go to the Flame clan, they could continue to be the saints of their Bingling clan. What were they in such a hurry to do? I am Bing Yuer. I am Bing Yaya. I am leaving the Bingling clan today and will never come back. The two were completely heartbroken by the tribesmen here, and both flew into the air and left without looking back. The countless cultivators of the Bingling clan were all stunned. They didn't expect that the two saints who usually accepted everything would be so decisive. It seemed that they were really heartbroken by the cultivators and elders of the clan. Clan leader, I will go and catch them back. There were several powerful cultivators on the side. Seeing this scene, they all wanted to catch the two saints back to the clan. The two of them said so easily that they had escaped from the Bingling clan. In their opinion, such behavior was too rebellious. Forget it, I'll go and see. Clan leader Bing Li looked at the two people leaving. He knew that they were determined to leave, and he also knew the footsteps they wanted to follow. He flew into the air and soon caught up with Bing Yaya and Bing Yuer. As the leader of the Bingling tribe and the elder of the two, he did not say anything to stop them when others said they wanted to send them to the Flame tribe, so he knew that it would be useless for him to say anything. Chief, why are you here? Chief, we have decided to leave, and we hope you will grant us your wish. Bing Yuer and Bing Yaya both bowed to the chief. They knew that if the chief did not allow them to leave, they would have to threaten him with death.